And I told you guys from the beginning that there's going to be a little bit of violence today. Just a little bit, but it's going to be the intellectual kind of violence. So welcome, A&R specialist, publicist, team-based event planner, show host, and a partridge in a pear tree. Hanita Harry, what's up? How you doing?
Hi, Alan. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody.
Her voice is husky like that. It's a natural thing. How have you been?
I'm cool. Okay. I'm fine.
All right, so you're already seeing people commenting on your Facebook. You have a very interesting fan base on social media. And you also have a very interesting line of thought. So I want to pick your brain today a little bit. Now, one thing I have noticed personally is that you work very closely with artists, especially here in Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
You, as the A&R part implies, what is an A&R person exactly?
Okay, the term A&R is actually artist and repertoire. Okay. We're more like people that are there in the music production, like that session, that process. That's what we do. And also we're like liaisons for artists and record labels. We like pick out the real deals, the ones that are going to be good for the market, the ones that are marketable, the one that can bring back money to us too.
So how do you know an artist that's going to be marketable? At this point in time, we're assuming that you're picking them based on potential, not necessarily really on what they've done at that point. So how do you know that, okay, this person, okay, this looks like money right here?
That's where we come to the brand of people, of artists, because I cannot just pick you because you sing well. I might not know if
that seems important, doesn't it?
No. I might not know if you know how to perform on stage. I might not know if you can allow me style you the way I want to style you. I don't know if you're stubborn. I don't know if you're,
But why can't I have my own style?
No, you can have your own style, but there are styles that are marketable. Styles that, okay, this is your, your demography they would like. So that is what we want. That's how we'll market you to those people. So if you don't want to do that, it's kind of difficult for us. Well,
I assume a lot of them would like their own way to go forward ahead of any other. I personally, I'm thinking about it, and I don't think I would want anybody to style me. But I'm not the most stylish person in the world, so that's a problem. And so, right. Well, let's start with one of your posts here. Now, you said that 70%, that's a large percentage, by the way, 70% of PH artists are stubborn and do not listen and are very adamant to growth. What does that mean?
Okay, that came out from a very hurtful place because
somebody did you strong too.
Yeah, because why? I've been working with some artists for a while, and you tell them do this, and they'll feel like, and you've told me about that one that is in my head. Let me still do it. Like we're telling you, okay, we want you to get to this point, but they just want to circle themselves around this certain vicinity. They don't want to think outside the box. They want to be inside the box and not even allow anybody come in to tell them, okay, do this and do that. But they still want to grow, and that's...
Well, you can't grow without learning then.
You get me?
There's that. So, like, it's a constant thing. Constant. For you to say 70%, that means it's really constant.
Yes. I'm saying 70% because I beat my chest. The 70%. They don't listen.
And when you put up that post, I'm sure a lot of people took it personal.
I don't even want to start.
Were you talking about a particular person? You don't have to name the name, but were you talking about a particular person?
No. I wasn't particular. No, okay. I was just talking because I have seen, and these artists they're a headache. So
okay. Well, another thing that you also highlighted was fake streams and fake followers.
Yes.
Fake streams, fake followers. Now, I'm talking from a personal point of view because I'm a radio person.
Yeah.
But I've had several people bring songs. I hear songs every day.
Yeah.
I've had somebody that brought a song and he wanted to go on radio and he played it. And I told him that, I get the direction you're going, but this song is not so good. I was trying to be politically correct. It was a very bad song, right? And this dude looks me in the face and he's like, yeah, well, I have over 3,000 streams. So I think somebody here doesn't understand what is going on here. Something like that. I'm like, wow. Okay. So I went online to check his streams. And yes, he actually did have a large number of streams. And I started to actually question myself. I looked in the mirror and I was like, do you really know your job? Were you getting things right? But I got to understand that there are actual farms where people buy streams. Like you can harvest streams like corn.
Now that is the difference. There's a difference between farming streams and actually fake streams.
What's it? It seems like the same thing. Farming is faking, right?
No. Farming streams are like farming it. Artificial agriculture is not real agriculture, you get.
But food still comes out. Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But still,
But then farming streams is you know the reason why you're farming the streams, and it takes time, it takes effort, and then there are actual people listening. Farming, actual people are actually listening, but then it's just on rotation and all of that. But fake streams, you just buy them. Nobody's listening. You don't have an audience, no fans, nobody.
Why the farming? If you ask me, the farming doesn't seem like an audience now. It's just one Chinese guy that press play on his phone and the press play on 20 other phones. Your thing is play. I don't count that as listeners though.
No. I don't want to expatiate so much, but if I'm farming streams in Croatia, there is no way people from Croatia will not get into or listen to it, because it's actually at their vicinity, their place. So they're going to, okay, what is happening? Why is this song number one here? They'll listen to it. But fake streams, nobody is listening. Nobody.
So the money, who gets the money for the fake streams?
They don't actually have any money for fake streams. Yeah, it's just the numbers.
And what does the number do? Like you said,
the numbers like data
themselves. So like you're going to a label, you're going to present these numbers to the label, and the label's going to check. Yeah,
labels would check, because labels move with some labels. They move with your numbers. They want to see your numbers, what you have done before they take you in. So fake streams can help in that manner.
But the labels can know when it's fake now.
Yes, thank you. They have to listen to it, and when they listen to it, and then how did it happen?
How did it happen?
So they're like confused. So
now for artists now who are trying to break out, streaming is good. Streaming is important.
Very.
But like, let's do a projection.
Okay.
You're an upcoming artist. You're a Uniport. You just dropped a song that everybody likes. You know, suddenly there's buzz around you, and there's some interest in you. How do you continue from there? How do you go from being that upcoming person to actually getting your foot in the door?
Okay, rephrase the question. Sorry, you said Uniport.
No, that's just an example. Just an example.
So you're saying how the growth happens?
Yes. From your point of view, what would be the best steps to take for there to actually be growth? Because how do you really know if an artist has grown? Since streams are not a very good indication, you know, your song can still be on the radio, but people still don't really care who you are.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare that growth? How do you? Okay,
now we can actually applaud social media. We can thank God for what the internet is doing for a lot of us. So there are artists that I know that are still in school but are doing well in the musical space right now, and it is not a whole lot, because internet is the plus. I tell people that your vicinity is something right now, because look at that boy in Bayelsa. He was just there carrying a child, the flood guy, and then so. Sometimes the growth, it comes. Some people feel like it's grace, it's luck, but you just got to be working. I feel so. You have to be working, and then a bit it just navigates, and then you do what you have to do. You listen to people and do what you have to do, and then you just grow.
The listening to people part is important, though.
Yes, listening to people part is important, but know the people you're listening to.
Oh, okay.
Yes, well, you don't just, because the Port Harcourt space is a whole lot about OGs and big people. Listen to the bright people and not just.
No, you need to expand on that part. No, please, just a little bit.
Okay. Port Harcourt, people feel like, I don't know. I won't say Port Harcourt, but people feel like I have to know this person that is an OG before I can get to a certain place. But most of the times, you don't really have to know an OG. Maybe it's just somebody that you feel less about that can get you to where you want to go to, because that person has a whole lot of knowledge that you don't know, that OG doesn't even know. But because you just downplay this person and you feel like, come on, I have to just... So anything the OG tells you, let me do that one.
OGs normally know better. That's why they're OGs, if you think about it.
It's not every time. An OG of 1999 cannot be an OG of 2009. But
music hasn't changed that much. I guess the presentation of music has changed.
Jesus, music is evolving. People are changing. People are evolving. What the method you use in like 10 years back is not something you will use. The method of even last year is not something you use this year.
And that's not a really good thing, if you ask me. Really, I think it's moving too fast.
It's not stagnant. It has to move.
Too fast.
It's very fast.
Too fast. An artist has to drop at least 4 or 5 songs a year to be relevant. Don't you think that's a little bit too fast?
That is why you're an artist. You gotta work, bro.
That's too much work. That's overdoing it. That's asking for extra paper during exam. exam.
Yeah, some labels will be like, you have to do 3 albums in 5 years or 3 years, and you have to do how many singles and all of that. They don't want to know how many songs are in the album, but you have to do albums. So you have to be working every day. There are artists that literally don't sleep. They are like overnight working and working and working, and sometimes I feel for them because you're working and working and nothing is.
That's the problem.
Sorry,
putting in that much work, so there's a lot of little things going on where you can actually settle down and do one really big thing. Get yourself a Despacito. I like to say that, a song that is so good that people will hear it and they can't.
And one of that problem is they don't even actually understand what genre they should focus on. Because you feel like you can do rap. Okay, I feel do rap. But make I say try Afrobeat if you go enter. It's not necessary. Focus on that one. Like, focus on it. Like I like Ladipo. The way he actually navigated through rap to get into Afrobeat and still doing rap. But then he still has #1 songs. That is mind-blowing. You have to understand the market that you are in right now and then work with that market. You just don't have to do rap. You're like that. You're in US. Not everybody will listen to you.
The trap thing. Well, it works though. It does work.
Yeah, sometimes.
So you need to know your audience first of all, but at the same time, be true to who you actually are.
And understand how to turn your listeners to your fans. So.
Hey, hope you guys are taking notes. If you want to ask questions, you want to contribute, or if you want to attack her, well, not physically, of course, I will defend her. You can send a text message 0808-548-5999 or 0809-110-4999. You can also WhatsApp 0704-499-4999. When we bounce back, we'll be talking about events, especially here in Port Harcourt. Malik Berry, My Way. This is the Morning Rush on the Beat 99.9. Ooh, you didn't know? My name is Alan, and I got Hanita Harry. I like saying it that way because of the H. That's unique to me. Hanita Harry.
Yeah.
She's an A&R specialist, a publicist, a team-based event planner. You go to a lot of events, you've probably seen her running around in the background, normally wearing jeans. She's also a show host. So now let's talk about shows.
Okay.
The dreaded Port Harcourt events. Now, I did a poll late last year on how much people think should be the standard for a regular event in Port Harcourt. And at least 80% of the people said they wouldn't pay over 3,000 naira for a regular ticket to an event. Now, you put your ticket at 1,000 naira. There's still not 100% guarantee that people are going to show up. Why are Port Harcourt people like that when it comes to events?
I don't even know. Because we have pride, like I said before, and I'll say it again. But then, I feel we have a whole lot of repetitive events. We keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Well, how much can be done? I would believe it's the same thing in Lagos. How much variation is there? If it's not a beach party, we don't have beaches. Well, we do have beaches here, but
we don't utilize our beaches.
We don't utilize our beaches well enough.
Lagos is centric. They are quite different from us. Do you get? They are creative. Well, I'm not saying we're not creative, but they go beyond and out to have good events. That's why if a Lagos person or a Lagos event tell you 10,000 you're gonna pay. Last December, there was an event that my sisters had to pay 15K for.
Oh, wow.
For just one person. And the turnout was, I don't even want to say. You understand? Port Harcourt people will not do that with you. You don't have a reason to tell me to pay 15,000 naira to go to an event. What are you giving me? Food? That I can go and buy with that 15,000.
Well, you're actually paying for the food. They're not giving it to you.
That is another part. You get? We need to understand that we have to be diverse in this thing. Nobody has thought of, let me just put it out. I've had it in my head. Nobody has thought about having an event that is like 2 places but one event.
How would that work?
Okay, imagine using Eagle Island as like a beach forefront. Having that in the morning, December period. Having that in the morning, say 9 to 4. Families, mother, fathers, they come have fun. And then you're carrying everybody from that to another place to still have fun. And they're paying like, you're putting 2 events in one and they're paying more money. People would want to do that. People would want to experience that. You're giving them free transportation from this side to this side. These people just think outside and just do something.
Speaking of which, though, like he pointed out, and I've seen several people complain about it, it's almost like you said, duplicate events. Somebody sees that one event works well
Yeah.
Next thing, 2-3 weeks later, you're seeing basically the same event but with a slightly different name. So it could be Catfish Party, and then the next one will be Catfish Jamboree, and there'll be Catfish Soiree later down the line.
I won't say this on radio, but let me just
say.
Don't say. We had a problem about that last month.
I know the exact event you're talking
thank
about.
You very much. So it caused a confusion. This one going to a lawyer, this one doing that. But then it is not necessary. Do you get? You can do the same thing, but in a very different way. But don't do the same thing. Understand that you don't have to do what this person has already done. It's really not necessary.
It's not, yes? Yeah. Another thing that is not necessary is the attitude of artists to their audience. I've gone to several concerts. Now, we like to call out Lagos people for this, but we're just as guilty, and it annoys me.
Yeah.
What annoys me the most is that you go to these events and some of these artists are there. It's not like they're actually late. They are there.
Yeah. But
they don't come out to perform. You're there waiting for somebody to perform, and the hype man is doing their best. I feel like you see hype men, like 80%. Shout out to Speech. Speech does more performing than a lot of artists at some of these events.
Jesus,
because he's trying to kill time for the people to actually act right. Why are they doing that? Why is it that, an event for 5 o'clock will not start at 5? Performances are supposed to start, they're not coming up till after midnight. Who wants to wait that long? Why does that happen that way? Okay. You guys that manage them backstage, why don't you stop this?
Oh God, being a stage manager is not easy. It is not easy because the amount of shouts and things that you get to tell these people, they don't listen. But then, I don't know, but I feel like it is in the nature of artists to come late. I don't know. Like, you tell this person your set time is say 9:40, and the artist might be there by 9 o'clock, but because he doesn't see a crowd, like plenty crowd, some people have to push me to the back. I don't want to perform now, let me perform later. But then there are artists that we already have given time to, but you don't want to perform that time because you don't see people that you want to perform to.
What if you're the one that's going to bring the crowd? Why don't they ever think about it like
maybe
that?
Because you don't believe in yourself. And you don't feel like yourself can draw people, because I don't see the reason why. There are people that when they just hold the mic, everybody wants to run up front, be like, just the sound of the way you just do your riffs, like, oh, this person will be nice. They come out and they listen to you, but then you don't want to. I don't know. I don't have reason for them. I think they have to answer themselves.
They have to answer themselves. Like, I'm calling you guys out, all of you artists that are listening out there. I'm going to keep punking you guys out. And from now on, what I'm even going to do, if I go to any show and I'm waiting for an artist that they don't come out, whenever I interview you, I'm going to punk you out on air. I'm going to explain why you make me wait.
Why? I swear. I think most times so is because they're not being paid.
That now brings us to another thing.
Yes, event planners and show organizers, they do this thing with Port Harcourt artists, and it's not totally very nice. You don't give them stipends. You can tell this person, please come to my event. They'll always feel like they are giving the artist platform. Okay, come to my event. You don't even have stipends of like 2K, 3K. I'll just pay boat and come and go. And these artists will just come, pay their boat, maybe book a hotel and all of that. And then when they still come, you still treat them like they are trash. That's another reason why some artists, a whole lot of artists are just very reluctant. No stipends and anything. But they don't pay artists, and it's very bad. They rather pay those ones and then don't pay the ones that are here.
When you could actually use the money from one of those ones and pay almost every other person.
I don't know why, but they should start believing in these artists. There are artists here that are doing so well with amazing music, but they don't just rate them. And it's very bad.
It is problematic. Now, I was talking about music now. I also saw a debate that somebody put up about artists in Port Harcourt that could sell out whole arenas on their own. Can you think of one Port Harcourt artist that you know that could come out and do a show right now and people would flood to the place?
That is not Dandizi.
That is not Dandizi.
That is not Sicky Boy.
That is not Sicky Boy.
That is not Eduro can do half.
Okay. Yeah, Eduro has a way with the crowd, definitely.
You see how there's nothing in my head. Which artist?
We're not saying that any other artist that is not mentioned is bad.
Yes, but please understand that you're not bad, but just understand that I cannot even think. They can sell a full hall.
Yeah.
Artists. A full hall, like how many persons are we talking about? 1,000.
Okay, let's start with 1,000.
1,000. Port Harcourt artists.
You seem very skeptical. Did you say Austin the Bull?
Austin the Bull. At least that guy can sell. That's principal.
Well, he can do it now. If he waits another 2 months, I'm not so sure he can. But
I think he just dropped something actually.
Oh, it's something new.
Yeah. Zuzov, something like that. I don't know. Which artist? I don't know. I don't know. But I know that there are some artists that can do 100 sittings, 200 sittings, 300 sittings because they have a grounded audience. But 1,000, I'm skeptical.
Skeptical. Okay. All right. So now looking into 2023, we got. The year is just beginning, but after elections, for sure, there's going to be several things happening, several events, several parties, several grooves. Do you think at some point in time, Port Harcourt will become the new Lagos?
Actually, we're moving into that. But we're still very...
Let's give a projection, like how many years from now?
Hey. How many years from now? Funny enough, the thing is, we're not the one buying into our market. Lagos people are buying into our market.
It's funny, isn't it? Like, they hate on us on social media a lot, but they are coming in. Consumers.
They are coming in. And I don't know if it is because we don't know how to navigate it. I don't know. And it's a foundation thing.
So what would you say that we're missing here that's really keeping us back from being the real big entertainment city? We have the talents.
God of Nazareth, we have the talents. We have the talents over here, but we don't have the connections, we don't have the opportunities, we don't have the sponsorships, the partnerships. There are things that our banks can do, but they're not doing it because they don't see value. Yes. And I think there are some things there's a thing our government can actually do for us. But I think they are not doing it. Because let me not just talk about it. But I think we're moving there, and we need to understand this Port Harcourt entertainment is circling around particular people that are just standing in as the stakeholders. Yeah. Yes, but I'm not saying they don't have
actually
to.
Heard there's a lot of cartels in the entertainment.
Thank you. They are like in different levels. And the ones that are standing like the stakeholders, I'm not saying, don't misquote me, that you're not supposed to stand. But if you're standing there, you need to make us see reason why you're standing there. Give us something. You understand? It is not easy. I cannot even lie. I saw what also did for Okutiri, but bringing people down there.
I didn't even know about that beach until when that party happened. So
I think it was the largest audience River State has ever seen in the whole of 2022. It was too much, and between it was a free show. So.
Well, we like free, but some people still don't turn up for free shows as well. So there's that.
You see?
So like you said, I guess maybe it depends on the lineup, what's going on,
exactly.
If it's different, because like you also pointed out, you have show A, same artist. Show B, pretty much the same artist. Show C, pretty much the same artist.
And the same thing.
And the same things going on.
So nobody wants to. I think last year we tried for events. We shifted a bit from the normal. At least there were 3 to 5 events that were not. And the audience I saw was crazy. Like I said, the Ote audience was mad. I did not know we have.
Also the big trousers and the.
God, I did not know we had a whole lot of Ote audience here in PH. They were just hiding, but they know specific events that they can come to, and they're ready to pay for it. But they are just the random.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yes, so we need to give them more of that. Like when Lagos people came and they did that Guinness show, it was mad. It was. I saw people that I have not seen before.
So it's about thinking outside the box a little bit.
Yes, be creative about this things. And right. You see the audience.
All right, thank you very much, Hanita, for popping by. I'm going to bring you around again, and I'm going to continue stalking you on Facebook. How can people reach you on social media, especially the artists who might want to, get your attention?
Yes.
Now that they know you're into A&R.
Yeah, my name is Hanita Harry on all platforms. It's like Hanita with a Hanita Harry on all platforms. It's just me, nobody else. So immediately you just type the name, you're gonna see me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And be nice, yeah, because she plays rough.
I'm not gentle like that.
She's not gentle like that. Thank you for letting me pick your brain.
Thank you,
it's been a pleasure. All right, we got World and SARS coming up. This is Mad on the Morning Rush.